It's a beautiful morning.
Having a beautiful morning doesn't require a beautiful morning. Because with McDonald's breakfast sandwiches, people can hold a little bit of sunshine right in their hands. In fact, a taste for McDonald's sizzling bacon, fresh cracked eggs, homemade biscuits, and hot McMuffins draws more people out of their homes than any other. Of course, you don't need bad weather to have a beautiful morning. McDonald's, America's morning place.
Dodge Daytona. When you look at its impressive styling, its long list of standard features, its 770 protection plan. When you consider the fact that Daytona is $346 less than the Ford Mustang LX hatchback, we think you'll agree. When it comes to the right price and performance, it's gotta be a Dodge. The Dodge Daytona, just $89.95.
It's gotta be a Dodge.
As a hospital volunteer, I've noticed instead of Tylenol, patients here get Anacin 3.
A major hospital system replaced Tylenol tablets with Anacin 3. Same aspirin-free medicine as Tylenol, but it costs them less.
Anacin 3 can cost you less, too.
Dentuaries. Now everybody's calling me the fresh mouth. Thanks to Super Strength Polidin Green. It's got a minty mouthwash ingredient, so it freshens up dentures as it cleans tough stains. Try Super Strength Polidin Green, the mouth freshening clean. Ah.
This is a Super Tuesday update. Here is Garrett Gutley, NBC News.
Good evening. It has been a tremendous night for Vice President George Bush, who has swept the Super Tuesday states, and it's been a good night for three Democrats, Michael Dukakis, Jesse Jackson, and Al Gore. Let's look at George Bush's sweep. He has won the key states of Texas, Florida, and North Carolina, as well as Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Virginia, Maryland, and Arkansas. Bush also winning Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Louisiana, and Oklahoma. There have been no first-place finishes yet for Bob Dole, Jack Kemp, or Pat Robertson. And here are the Republican delegate totals, the important number at this moment in this evening. Bush far ahead of Bob Dole and Pat Robertson. So a big night on all fronts for George Bush. Earlier this evening, Bush, Dole, and Robertson spoke to their supporters about where their campaigns go from here.
This is a unique political happening. You've given Barbara and me a tremendous lift. It exceeded my fondest expectations. And as I said yesterday, whoever wins Super Tuesday convincingly is going to be the next president. And I'll repeat it, I'm going to be the next president of the United States. Thank you all very much.
We're going to be on the road to recovery in the state of Illinois. And I don't give up very easily, and you don't give up very easily.
I'm in all the way, and I'm in to see a Republican conservative Congress in 1990, and we're in for the presidency in 1992.
And now to the Democrats. Three of them will emerge from this Super Tuesday in good shape. Among the Democrats, Michael Dukakis has won Texas, Florida, Maryland, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Idaho. Jesse Jackson winning Virginia, Georgia, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Senator Al Gore is the projected winner in Kentucky, his home state of Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and North Carolina. And Missouri Congressman Richard Gephardt winning only his home state at this point, a big disappointment for Richard Gephardt tonight. The Democratic delegate totals look like this evening. Dukakis only slightly ahead of Gore and Jackson, with Gephardt far behind. A good showing for Gore, who staked his fortunes on his Southern strategy. Earlier tonight, Dukakis addressed his supporters at a rally in Chicago.
And now we know why they call it Super Tuesday, don't we? Because tonight, this son of immigrants has won in the Northeast, has won in Maryland, has won in the South, is winning in the West. We're winning all over America.
Although the key number tonight are the number of delegates, convention delegates won, let's look now at the popular vote among the Democrats nationwide to see what kind of a sign that gives us. It shows Gore getting 34% of the vote, ahead of Jesse Jackson and Dukakis with only 20%, although Dukakis, of course, won the most number of delegates. And on the Republican side of the race, Bush far ahead of Doe and Robertson. Chris Wallace, you've been covering the Reagan White House, also Republican politics. The size of that Bush vote is very impressive. What does it mean to Bob Dole tonight?
Well, it means he's in big trouble, and one of the reasons that he's in trouble is because the biggest issue that Bob Dole thinks he has left is the electability issue, that somehow he'd have a better chance of winning against Democrats in November than George Bush would. That's a very hard case to make when you've gone 0 for 15 on Super Tuesday. So Bob Dole really has to win next week in Illinois, or he may be out of this contest entirely.
At the White House tonight, any sign of a reaction? Do they think that Bush has the nomination now?
They aren't saying tonight, but they're very happy with the victory privately, and they're very happy with polls that indicate that one of the reasons Bush did well is because people like Ronald Reagan. They're viewing it as a referendum on Reagan as well as Bush.
Chris Wallace in Washington, thank you very much. We'll have more election results throughout the evening here on NBC. I'm Garrett Utley, NBC News in New York.
Wednesday, A Year in the Life moves to a new time.
They struck.
A strike closes down the plant.
I'd like us to stay together.
A family in crisis.
I'm not going outside for workers.
But as they struggle together, old tensions explode.
Quit whining and do it.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Get the hell out of here.
A Year in the Life at 10, 9 Central and Mountain, Wednesday.
What kind of women go to auctions looking for a date?
Arnie's up for grabs. But is he buying trouble?
I intend to get my money's worth.
L.A. Law, Thursday.
Is this any way to spend a weekend? Get away to Marriott's 2 for Breakfast weekend, where you can be alone, together. Lounge by the pool in sweet oblivion, dance the night away. Through March 26, just $49 to $69 per night, not per person, depending on location. A hearty breakfast for 2 is included. Marriott's 2 for Breakfast weekend, from $49 to $69. Call 1-800-USA-WKND.
American business can save millions of dollars every year with the UPS Next Day Air letter. Unlike other companies which frequently charge up to $14, UPS, because we're so efficient, charges only $8.50. And we guarantee overnight delivery to every address, coast to coast. The UPS Next Day Air letter, the super saver of overnight letters.
You Americans have all the luck. When I want the great chicken dishes of the world, I have to use my British passport. Your passport, however, is Tyson chicken entrees. Delicious international meals like Tyson chicken français. Incredibly sumptuous. And fortunately, Tyson prepares chicken in so many delicious ways. Tyson is the only passport you need for a world of great tastes. Waiter! No hurry.
The only way to travel is Cadillac style. So let's go, let's live a trouble-free mind. The only way to travel is Cadillac
Amish country. For Aaron Miller's family, it's the only world they've known.
That seems not so bad to me.
Until the love of family would make them abandon this life forever.
The woman in California carries our first grandchild in her womb.
Their journey will take them farther than they ever imagined. Merlin Olsen stars in a world premiere movie, Aaron's Way, Wednesday.
I think of this briefcase as a business partner. It's seen a few miles, but I don't make a move without it. My yellow pages? Yeah, they're a partner, too. U.S. West Direct. No matter what I'm after, it seems I find it right here. Suppliers, zip codes, maps, all the information I need to make things happen. It's seen a few miles, but it's one partner I couldn't do without.
U.S. West Direct, the one that gets used.
Schulberg, Berry, Little, and Lynn, the team that works for you.